Welcome to my channel once again, and another video I'm gonna do is to tell you how you can choose your the features, some of the features you need to know. One is my favorite. If you see, you can see these yellow stars I put here. This yellow star shows anytime you tick a star, it shows yellow and it comes to your my favorite. For example, if I want to make my favorite over and under and I tick on this star, it's been added to my favorite. That is over and under. Now when you tick it, it goes to my favorite. Under, over and under, it's now on my favorite. You see it? So that's how you do it. So you normally tick the stars for those features you always play, those features you're used to playing, those features you love playing, those features that anytime you come to the anytime you come to play a game, you go there straight. That's when you do it. Right? You go to favorite, immediately you start choosing them. Okay, so now normally after my favorite, you get all you get all the games is situated in this all, but you cannot be scrolling or no, and be searching here. It becomes frustrating. But for now, all that this 1 times 2 is all about. 1 is home, 2 is away, which means home, it has an odd of 5.50, away has an odd of 1.54. So if you are choosing away, you are saying that Tottenham is winning outrightly. They're winning outrightly, meaning that they have to beat Leicester. If you are saying home is winning, meaning that Leicester is winning outrightly. They have to beat Tottenham. Over and under, 0.5 means that the overall match, if there has to be overall match over 0. At least 1-0. Okay, there have to be at least 1-0 in that match. Okay, if they play 0-0 in this match and you take this and they play 0-0 in the match, you failed it. If they played 1-0 in the match, it's all about approximation. When you 5 approximate it to 0, it gives you 1. That's it, at least 1 goal. Okay, this is the 1.5 over and under is at least 1. That is under over is at least 2 goals, 2 goals up, at least 2 goals up. So if in the match they played, let's say you take this and they play 1-0 in this game, you failed it. If they play 2-0, you got it. If they play 3-0, you got it. If you get 4-0, as the case may be, you got it. Under means that this game, if they play, okay, the under will be, let me just finish the over, then I'll come to the under. Now 2.5, the same thing goes. 3-0 at least, approximation, 3-0 at least. If they play 2-1, you got it. If they play 3-0, you got it. At least 3-0 up, that's the number of goals needed. But if they play 2-0, for example, in this game, under this, you failed it. If they play 2-0, you failed it. Now under 0.5, for example, you see the odds is large. Under, coming under, if they play 1-0 in this match, understand, and you tap on this and they play 1-0 in this match, you failed it, because it's supposed to be under 1, which means there shouldn't be any goal in this match. If they play 0-0 in this match, finally you got it. Okay, it's a risk sometimes you have to take to to beat your game. So you're expecting that Tottenham will not score goal, Leicester City will not score goal. If you say that here the is under 2, under 2, which means if you take this one, if they play 0-0, you got it. If they play 1-0, you got it. But if they play 2-0 in this match, you failed it. Okay, as the case may be, under. So this for people that are JJCs in playing games, they don't know their right and left. That Asian is just the same as this over and under. Yeah, Asia is all about. I think it started from Indonesia. It's a system that Indonesians used in playing their games, and I think it originated before the normal over and under. So it's generally an Asian method of playing their own, or the system of playing their own over and under games. Okay, so it's just something as the upper one, over and under. Hope you understand. So call it Asian. And here now, one is just telling you the approximation of 0.5 is 1. Approximation of 1.5 is 2. So that is it. It might not be exactly the same, but almost the same. For example, if your team plays 1-0 in this match, for example, I tap 1, that is odd of over 1. If they played 1-0, the money will be refunded to you. But if it's under 1, you failed it. If it's over 1, like it's 2-0, 1-1, you got it. Understand? That's the same thing as 2. Under over 2, if you have exactly 2, you refund your money. If it's they play 3-1, 4-1, you got it. If it's under 2, you failed it. When you tap this and they play 0-0 in this match, you got it. Under 1, under 2, 1-0, you got it. If they play 2-0 in this match, you failed it. So that's it. I've talked about this goal bounce in my, go and check my previous listing. So I've talked about handicap. And handicap also have this thing, Asian. Understand? It will have Asian. I've talked about handicap. So Asian handicap is all about if you check the difference, handicap and Asian handicap. Asian handicap, under Asian this thing, they feel that when you are handicapped also, it all depends on how you see it. So it's not normally the same as the one, the main one. So handicap is a topic that is so large that I will treat separately if I have time. But let me rush it. If you go to my previous video, you will see about how I explained about handicap. Okay. Now, handicap, you are looking at a stronger team here. If you feel that Tottenham is stronger than Leicester City, you feel okay. You know 0-1, for example, 0-2, 0-3, 0-1, 0-2, 1-0, or 2-0, 3-0. Let's say 0-1. You are giving Tottenham away team 1 to win. Means that if Tottenham wins 1-0, if you tap away, for example, you are saying that you are giving Tottenham 1-0 to win. If you tap this, you are saying that you're giving Tottenham 2-0 to win, which means if Tottenham wins the game, even if they win 1-0, if you plus it by 2, that is 3-0. They're winning by 3-0. Okay, the same applies to here. That is 1-0. If they win 1-0, okay, even if they win, if the match ends 0-0, you have given them 1 already, which means it's 1-0. They've won also. Okay, so that is the opposite of it. Leicester City, if you give them 1, under just 1, if the match ends 0-0 and you already gave them 1, they are winning. So you got it. The same applies to here, 2-0. Okay, but if you give Leicester City 1 and Tottenham wins by 2-0, understand, you failed it, because if they win by 2-0, it is 2-1. Or Tottenham wins by 1-0, understand, if Tottenham wins by 1-0, and you give them 1, you failed it also. Understand? Because the aspect of this handicap is that you are giving a particular team a 1 or 2 to win. They must win. There must be a win. So if you place this and Tottenham gives 1-0 in this match, But if they play Leicester City, he gave them 1 and they score 2, Tottenham score 1, or they score 1, Tottenham he gave them 1, Leicester City score 1, Tottenham score 1. You got it because you've already given them 1. That is 1 plus 1 of the 1 they got is 2. That is 2-1, as the case may be. So it's important for you to know that this handicap, you are directing this. For example, you are checking the strength of these two teams. Under normal circumstance, if you know that Leicester City and Tottenham on the record is stronger than Leicester City, and if you give Tottenham, you're always checking on the stronger team. So in this case, if you give Tottenham 1, no, you are likely saying that since Tottenham is stronger than this team, if you give them 1, they will win this game. Actually, highest they will draw, and if they draw, Tottenham is still winning. Understand? Okay. If you give Tottenham 2, understand, it's sure that Tottenham will win, and 2 is a very big, but look at it, the odds is too small, so you cannot play it. But if you are checking on those the team that is lesser, that is weaker, okay, it means that you check how weak they are. Are they so weak that they cannot score? At least Leicester City cannot win by giving the 3, which means you can take the risk and you can say 3 is too much. Why can't Leicester City win by giving 3? If you give them 3 and they end up playing 3-2, understand, they have won. But if they end up playing 3-3 in this game, you know that you have failed it. Okay? If Tottenham scores 3, if you give 3, Tottenham scores 3-0 in this match, which means Leicester City, if Tottenham is winning by 3-0, you'll be praying for at least Leicester to score 1 goal for this game to go on. If the score ends up before 3, so can't Leicester score 1 goal in this game? So when you play something like this match is likable that you might win it. So it's between here or here for a lower odd. But if you go for the 2-0 for giving Leicester 2, you're taking a very big risk. Okay, even you're taking a risk here a little bit, but it's better you play something like this than you play something like this. So under handicap, now draw. This is draw. Right? This draw, you don't normally play this draw. The middle does you concentrate on the home or away. So that's the little I can take for now. Later we'll continue with other ones. Thank you.